And here we have the garlic bed. It's ready and waiting for the spring. Okay, we decided we will plant the garlic on this area. We will have potatoes on that side. We have the garlic behind the cabbage this year. So we will have half of the field for potatoes next year and the other half for the other crops. And then next year we will have potatoes here, and this is the last cycle in the crop field. We have like a 4-year rotation that begins with potatoes and ends with garlics and cabbages and plants as such. Anyways, we will weed the area and prepare it. We will put lots of horse manure for compost because the garlic loves compost. And then we will plant the seeds there and cover it with leaves gently. And here is our garlic harvest of this year. We will eat these smaller ones and replant the bigger ones. And we also have these garlic seeds that will take several years to grow that we will plant. But first we need to peel these and open the cloves. These big cloves will grow so nicely.
It's huge.
There's not much to weed because this summer we grew some rutabagas here or Swedes, and we used lots of mulch. You can see the mulch is partially composted.
Yeah, lots of this.
Lots of mulch. So there's no weeds. But the end of the row I will dig up and cut all the roots from there, because I know the tree roots are penetrating from there. But yeah, it's almost weeded already. I didn't even have time to dig in. There's just few. Very soft soil. It's a good indicator. Oh, potato.
Ta-da! This is from the year 2023.
Yes.
Because that's the last time you grew a potato tree.
Or it was seeded back then and it grew this year. I think there's more. Should we put some toilet compost here also?
Maybe.
Because garlic loves compost. You can't put too much. Here you can see the tree roots. Like these. That are growing to our crop field. So I want to dig a trench here to neutralize them. Otherwise they're small now, but next year they will be 2 meters long. This summer we grew some rutabagas here. Here we have the toilet compost, which is so good stuff. This has been composted for I think 1.5 years, almost 2 years. And there's absolutely no toilet paper or poop left I did put some hay on top of it so the heat stays in, but it's been in direct rain now. This toilet waste was first composted 1 year inside the toilet in a dry place. The pile was turned and some green hay was added, so the composting is efficient and the heat of the pile rises and kills all the bacteria. I was taught that it's enough to compost it for 1 year, but after composting it for 1 year inside, I still compost it for another year outside and adding some leaves and hay. So it should be safe to use. So far we haven't had any problem, but we haven't used it too much. The compost is very valuable resource if you can't buy it. You simply cannot make enough of it. So using the compost from toilet is essential. Usually I spray it for the fruit trees where the hanging fruits don't touch it and they are not connected with the soil. But I was taught that you can use it in the crop field, but you have to just properly compost it first. And that's why I have built the toilet building in a way that allows us to compost the toilet material efficiently under the roof in a dry place without too much hassle, and it has been great. It's really efficient, I think, and we have because of that building we are able to have a closed cycle of the nutrients. So that's why we use it. It's very valuable. Everything we take from the crop field is now returned, so the soil doesn't lose its nutrition. Because after years of growing crops, if you always take and never return, the soil will get worse and worse. So we try to every year add and make the soil richer and better and deeper, so the plants can really grow. I think this is already 4th year of growing crops here, and the soil is already better. Every year we add compost, hay and horse manure, ashes, and we've been able to create a good crop field. Kato. I dig these small holes for the garlic cloves, and then we put horse manure in there. So the horse manure will be right under the plant. Garlic has very small roots, so it needs direct compost underneath. Hyvä. Hyvä, hyvä. Johanna's spreading the horse manure in the holes, like that. Good job. I will make more holes on the other side. Now we have the horse manure in the holes, and Johanna gently covers the manure so the garlic clove is not directly in the horse manure but slightly above it. Can I start putting the cloves in the holes?
Well, for these ones, yeah.
Can you believe it? We grew these huge cloves. Now it's time to replant them. We had them out only for a couple months, maybe 1.5 months. Now we put them back and we will have lots more next year. And there it goes. This is such a great feeling to plant something. It's always one of the funniest moments. Of course, the best moment is when you harvest, but this is second best, I think. And all the work between, not so nice. It's nice, but sometimes at the end of the season you lose some of your motivation. So we ran out of the cloves. We still have inside, but we will make an experiment if these are plantable. These are some garlic we grew this year that were forgot on the ground. We didn't find them all because they didn't have this one growing. We couldn't see them, and they sprouted a little bit. So we will try if these can be planted for this small area here. And if they don't sprout in the spring, we will plant something else here. It's looking very good. You can see the garlic in the ground. Now we will just cover them with the soil, about 5 centimeters, and then cover them with the leaves. See you next year. These leaves work as a mulch, preventing the weeds from growing next year. And the mulch has 3 different purposes. One is to keep the moisture in the soil. Second is to prevent the weeds from growing. And third is to turn into organic matter or compost later. We use mulch almost everywhere except potatoes. And here we have the garlic bed. It's ready and waiting for the spring to start growing. In early spring we just spread ashes on the snow and they will sprout really early. There's still snow in the ground when the garlic sprouts. And in summertime we will care for them, add some compost and water, and that's it pretty much. Maybe add some mulch as well. But most of the work is done, the bed is prepared, Johanna's preparing the parsnip bed, and one thing done.